Hello and welcome to the 11th Top Gear special, which for once is actually being transmitted quite close to the birthday of baby Jesus.
Unless you're watching a repeat.
Yes, James, unless you're watching a repeat.
Well, it's quite confusing.
Anyway.
Also think we need to start thinking about gold, frankincense and myrrh as a gift for the baby Jesus. My guest tonight is best known for dying and then coming back to life. But it's not the baby Jesus. Whatever, you've gifted everybody here another 36 days of life, and not even the baby Jesus could manage that. So, well done. What I've done is I've fitted some youth-friendly political stickers on the doors, and then on the windscreen, a transgender, fluid, neutral sunscreen. The other Jeremy, of course, is the great Jeremy Corbyn, leader of the Labour Party, a man with the same initials as the baby Jesus, one of the prophets of Islam. Some say that he once lost a canoe on a beach in the northeast. And that he once did some time in a prison in Canterbury because his teddy is called the baby Jesus. All we know is he's called the steak. It is now time to end. We should be back on Boxing Day at 8 o'clock with our annual Christmas special, in which we are the three wise men and we go from the east, Iraq to be precise, to the birthplace of the baby Jesus in Bethlehem. Doesn't matter. It can't go on the board.
What? Why?
It's on slicks. These are slick tyres.
They're road legal.
There's no tread on them at all.
They're road legal.
They're morally wrong.
What? Morally wrong. So what, you're going to report me to the Church of England every day now?
Yes, and then you'll be in trouble with the baby Jesus.
For my tax. Either way, you lost. The pilots told me as well that, James, you only won because every time they went into a strafing dive to hit us, they had to anticipate where the car would be. And every time your car was considerably further back than they'd expected it to be.
That's true. They said they couldn't hit you because you were driving too slowly.
Yeah.
Really?
They did.
Well, as I've said many times before, gentlemen, he who is last shall be first. And so it turns out.
So the baby Jesus had a point. Anyway, I think we should do more festive stuff now and turn on the lights on our motoring-flavoured tree.
Yes, and I'd like to go first, please, if I turn on the lights that I've made using the back lights from various cars. Look, that's Christmas, isn't it? Oh.
I'd like to add my lights to the festive tree, which I've made out of indicators, so they're orange and they flash and they're warm. Are you ready?
Oh,
How
Christmas.
about that, then? Yeah.
That's very...
Right.
No!
Why not?
Do not switch on whatever you've made.
Why?
Because you'll blind everybody in the tent.
Why do you always think I'll have overdone it?
Because you always overdo it.
Ready?
Oh, dear God.
Look at that. Why are you grimacing?
Don't encourage him.
What? It's brilliant. It's a bit bright, I admit,
It
but...
is bright. You've burnt people's eyes out.
Why is it a cross?
This is a baby Jesus.
It's the baby Jesus, not the dead Jesus.
What?
The cross is what he was crucified on. That's Easter.
Oh. So, what should it be at Christmas?
A star.
That's Jewish.
No.
It is. Jews don't do Christmas.
It's a different sort of star.
You've used the wrong religious symbol.
It's a little bit slower. It's a lot slower, actually. It's 1:31.3. So there we are. But once again, we must turn to the baby Jesus, who once said, "He who shall be last shall be sideways and smiling." But I'm not jealous anymore because this is the full baby Jesus. Hammond, since you're not eating, why don't you show us what you bought to baby Jesus?
Yes, I can do that. I have bought the golden relief of his own face.
Wow.
So he will know what he's going to look like.
Golden relief.
Of the face of Jesus.
Well done. Back in 218 BC, a Tunisian general called Hannibal did cross those mountains using elephants to carry his gear. And what I want to know is, could he have used an air cross instead? I mean, obviously, the aircross wasn't invented 200 years before the baby Jesus, but if it had been, could he have used it?
Dear. Unfortunately, the car firms, no clue at all when it comes to Christmas cards. No clue at all. They've got it into their heads that God sent his only son, the baby Jesus, among us, and it was some kind of marketing opportunity. No, really, I'm not joking.
It's not good.
For example, Rudolph, the red-nosed courser.
It's not about that, is it? I'll give you one, OK? There is no evidence at all in either testament that the three wise men arrived in Bethlehem in a Honda Civic. And they did not bring gifts of gold, frankincense, and a Honda Fireblade either.